Yo, 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 what up? It's FKM broadcasting live from Studio 13. Today I got a special guest. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Yes, your homeboy Hypnotic. What's good, FKM? I appreciate the opportunity, homie. Just happy to be here, dog.
Thank you for coming, man. I know it's a long journey up here, but we appreciate you, dog.
Wasn't too bad, dog. It's a little cold outside. I'll give you that, though.
It's a lot of cold outside. It's cold as fuck in here.
I was like, damn, I'm in a different state or something, dog. What the hell's going on?
So when I usually, like, because I work on Friday nights and shit, and I get off Saturday morning, so I don't really have time to be ironing and getting dressed and shit.
Yeah.
So I'll throw on shorts and a shirt, but I won't leave this motherfucker right here because you see how he turned the heater on? I will not leave here, though, because it's cold as fuck out there.
That's
shit,
crazy,
you know
dog.
what I mean?
I noticed the difference right away, bro. You're right in the mountains, though, right here.
Yeah.
So I was like,
when people come, they'll be like, "Oh, you're in the desert." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in the desert, but I'm against the mountains."
yeah.
And they're like, "What's the weather like?" Like, it's kind of like mountain weather. Dog. It's cold. It snows right here and shit, you know?
So when I was driving from Hemet, dog, I was like, I had my windows down. It's a little warm. And the further I got in, I was like, but I got to roll these windows up. It's getting kind of cold up here. I noticed the difference, bro. So, yeah, it's cool, though, man. I'm just happy to be here, dog, and let's chop it up, you know?
Again, thank you for coming here, dog. And as he said, let's chop it up. So first and foremost.
It says it right there, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to commend you for the music that you put out, dog. You have messages in your music, and we don't hear too much of that anymore.
Simon.
It's like it's a lost art, you know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be guns, bang, bang, and that's all right, dog. Like, we all do it, you know what I mean? But you have actual messages that you speak in your music and shit, you know what I mean? Where did that come from? You know, like where did you build that up from?
You know what? To be honest, I say it on every interview I'm in, but it's just the truth. I see you got Tupac right here, bro, right behind me.
I think he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Exactly, dog. And for that same reason, what you said, he spoke about certain topics that touched the heart that were bigger than just him. No disrespect, bigger than just the gang banging, bigger than everything. It was universal messages, you know what I mean, that touched the human heart.
Yes.
And so that's my biggest inspiration is Tupac, you know what I mean? And in a way I emulate him, you know what I mean?
I'm going to ask you a question. I need you to give me your honest opinion no matter what you feel like anybody's going to say or think, okay?
All right.
Now, we see Tupac pre-Death Row days, right?
Yeah.
He was real political, had a different message. He comes out with Death Row. Next thing you know, it's like, I won't deny it. I'm a straight. And that whole fucking CD was banging, but it was gang banging. He lost the message. But we did have.
No. I disagree with you already, bro. I disagree with you 100%. He still had messages on All Eyes on Me. He still had messages of Machiavelli. He mixed in.
No, Machiavelli was different. Okay, there was Shorty Want to Be a Thug and Wonder Why They Call You Bitch.
Life Goes On. Yeah.
Same but it was
still more hood.
It was still more gangbanging. Now you get to Machiavelli, then you have White Man's World.
Oh God, that's the most underrated song by him.
Tomorrow brings. Hey, I think he was starting to go back to pre. Yeah, I think he was starting to go back to pre-Death Row.
He never lost it though. He still had it. He added.
Explain to me.
He Thug Life. Remember the Thug Life?
Yes, sir.
That's before Death Row.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty damn hood, too.
Yeah, it was actually. You're right.
So there you go. There it is.
From the cradle to the grave. But it's still different. I don't know, dog. I felt
he came out more. He had more backup. I mean, anytime you get a whole crew behind you, you get a. Death Row was the shit back then, dog. Yeah. They were number one.
Yeah.
Pac was already the shit, right?
Yeah.
So all that backing behind him? Yeah, elevated him a little bit.
Oh, but then, you know what, dog?
He's
I don't know if you ever been locked up, but when you get out, you feel like Superman and shit. I remember when I got out, I felt like I was fucking Superman. That might have been it.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail.
Yeah.
You know, so he just got out of jail, and he signed to a fucking the Monsters, homie.
The most gangster label, too, there is.
Yeah. So, like, but even before that, man, you've heard stories. Maybe in a political sense, he got more involved in the gangbang shit, but he was always down for his cause, willing to shoot cops, off-duty cops, because I think there's a story where he saw off-duty cop beating up
a black dude,
guy. He got out, started, gang, like shooting, not gang, but like,
that's some real gangster shit.
That's some gangster shit.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? But like, he's always had that aspect, because I hear people say that too, like, when he went on Death Row, he lost his way. I don't think he lost his way, homie. He actually got better, not like his music got better. It got universal. It added. He showed that even more confidence. He came hard, attacking Biggie. But there was beef with Biggie before he was in death row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people always say that he went to death row and the beef escalated.
Nah, he just came out and spoke it. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
and he's a man of his word. If you hear a lot of his interviews, he's one in a million, dog. He's a lot of people don't say what they feel. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And they hold back. And Pac was never that type of dude. And when I say emulate that, I don't like that I said that. Because I'm not emulating. I'm being real to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm following his footsteps. If people ask me questions, I'm going to give you my honest opinion, dog.
Yeah.
And that's something you got to respect nowadays. Like you said, it's a lost art to be real and to not be fearless because you're not going to satisfy everybody, dog. And people can tell when you're trying to play the middle. People can tell when you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, keep it real with yourself. Dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I don't think you saying emulate is a bad thing because think about this. Everybody has to, not that you're copying, but everybody
Kobe
has to be inspired by somebody.
Jordan, Kobe.
You know what I mean?
He almost, arguably, passed him. I think Jordan's the best ever, but Kobe.
No, see now.
But people hate on Kobe. I don't like when people hate on Kobe. Oh, he's just trying to be like Jordan. Well, yeah, because Jordan's the shit. Yeah, Jordan's the best.
That is true.
So arguably, people might say Kobe elevated, but you know what I mean? But like, I think it's, personally me, I'm a Clipper fan, dog. But with that said,
why you have to go and kill my day?
No.
See, like I was happy that you were here, dog. And it just went. I don't know about all that. Wait, are you a new Clipper fan?
Nah, fuck. That's what I'm about to tell you right now, dog. I got Dago roots. So,
all right.
The Chargers, Padres, and the Clippers. My brother, my oldest brother. We used to watch Clippers on Channel 13 back in San Diego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill Walton was the broadcaster.
Let me
Ralph
ask
Lawler. I know my shit.
I just need to ask you this, dog. How did you feel seeing the motherfucking Lakers win that championship, though, after you guys thought you were going to win it, dog?
The thing is, like, I'm not a hater either. I got to give you guys props.
You go.
I wanted to at least play you guys. If we would have lost to you in the Western Conference Finals, I would have been all for that. But it's just very upsetting.
That you guys couldn't get there?
It's a theme, and it's also a theme, dog. We blew 3-1 leads before with Chris Paul, Blake Griffin.
I know, dog. I know.
And we were hella hyped because I personally feel this, but we're never gonna know if it was true. But I felt like we matched up. We were the biggest threat to the Lakers last year.
In your heads, yeah, but
year.
that's about
no,
it.
just matchup wise, dog. We matched up very great with you, but we would have never seen that play out. You know what I mean? Maybe we can see it play out this year.
It's not going to happen this year, especially once we get rolling, dog. Like
I don't know, dog. You guys did lose the height. You know what I mean? Those fools, I'm not going to lie. McGee and Dwight Howard.
Athleticism, yeah.
They fucking were, like, nobody can compete with your height.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a little different now.
But I think we got better offense. We just need to get grooving because if you think about it, last year we were losing in the beginning, too. Like, not saying like we were getting slaughtered or anything, but we had a rough start because we were getting used to each other. So this year, I think we're having a little rough start. You know what I mean, dog?
Well, you know what? You guys started off like 20-2, dog. So you guys actually, it was weird with you guys. It surprised me. You guys started clicking off the bat. I don't know if you remember last year.
Yeah, but we went through a rough patch where we couldn't get it together. I mean, like we said, we never lost like too many games back to back and shit, but we went through a little rough patch. It was kind of a little rough and shit. You know?
Yeah, no. Hey, here's the thing, dog. I'm a Clipper fan, but I grew up hating the Lakers, dog, because I just hate you, motherfuckers, dog.
So you don't like this wall right here?
No,
we got Kobe everywhere.
I still respect it, though. I respect greatness, dog. You know what I mean? I hate him, but I respect him at the same time, dog.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Jordan, dog. I hated Jordan and I hated LeBron.
It's kind of weird for you guys, though. I'm gonna keep it real, like Laker fans are in a weird position because you got to keep it real with me, dog.
Go ahead, tell me.
Motherfuckers, I have many Laker fans. They hate LeBron. Fuck LeBron. Kobe's better. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. Did you guys enjoy that championship?
No, I did. Okay, I argue with Bozo all the time about this. Like Bozo he accepted LeBron right off the back, right?
No, see, and I
would tell Bozo I fuck LeBron, and then Bozo would be like, he's a fucking Laker, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I get that.
I cannot accept LeBron until he wins a championship, dog. And he fucking pulled through and won the championship. Now I got the utmost respect for that man. And
okay.
And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I didn't like LeBron because he was such a big threat to Kobe, dog.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that him coming to the Lakers, you got to keep it real. He's trying to wipe out any doubt. He wanted to win a ring with the Lakers to be better than Kobe and have no questions asked.
Nah, he didn't want to be better than Kobe, dog. Stop, dog.
That's-
Now you're
it.
going too far.
No,
there,
because
dog.
now you know it's true, dog.
Nah, you're
Now
going
you know
too
it's true.
far.
But you know why? But you know what's different about him and Kobe? I'm gonna keep it real for all you Laker fans. Not even hating. LeBron's great. That motherfucker's a shit on and off the court. You know, because he stands up. He did what Jordan didn't do. Very vocal about political issues, which makes him loved more and hated at the same time.
Yes, sir.
So I give him his props off the court, but on the court, homie, what happened last year? That's cool. In a sense, he still is kind of a bitch because he was.
Whoa,
Let me tell you why.
whoa,
In a sense,
that
you know
is
why?
a strong
You know why?
word, dog. That's a strong
Let
word.
me tell you why. He was begging Kawhi to join the Lakers. Why? Like, what does that tell you, dog? Like he has some form of doubt, or he wanted a for sure ring. Like he won it. He won it without Kawhi, and that's props.
I don't think he was begging Kawhi.
He was. No, they were.
He became AD.
Bro.
You never saw him,
Yeah, that
No,
is
but
true.
they were recruiting him heavy, dog. Why would he he wanted a for sure ring.
Wouldn't you want a dope ass person on your team?
Bro,
Like if I was gonna start a
No.
fucking
Like when
a rap
when Durant
record
went
label,
to the
dog, I'm gonna
Warriors.
go ask Misfit like, hey dog, like I need you over
Get
here.
outta here,
Like,
dog.
that fool's
That's
dope,
that's
dog.
different. That's different.
It's the same thing.
So you respected Kevin Durant when he went to the Golden State Warriors?
No, I didn't respect that.
So LeBron trying to get AD and Kawhi, you respect that? It's the
All
same
right, you
shit.
might have got me, dog.
It's
You
the
might have
same
got me,
shit,
dog.
bro.
But like,
But what I do is what I give. You know who I give the most props?
no,
out of that whole
homie. But this is
situation?
the thing, though. This fool just beat you up, right?
It's still the same thing,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
still
exactly.
it's the same shit, bro.
Nah, that's like LeBron. Nah, cause think about it, dog. LeBron had to go against all of them motherfuckers in Golden State by himself, dog. Right?
No, that's the most impressive
And that
championship.
fool's like,
ring I've ever
fuck this,
seen.
dog. Like, you know, like he held it down and won one, you know, but then there comes a time like, we're going to get these motherfuckers back. Hey, homie, let's do this shit. Let's go right on these fools. You know what I mean? And that's all he was doing, dog. Now, Kevin Durant, that's like, you just got beat up by these fools.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah, no, that's ultimate. That's the
and they
worst.
spit on you.
Worst,
and then you
worst.
got up and was like, hey, man, I can forget about this. I'm going to go fuck with you guys, though.
Hey, but LeBron,
You know what I
LeBron's
mean?
attempt was
You ever heard
is very
on the
similar.
Tupac album? He's like, there was about 5 gangs. I joined all of them. You know that's the fucking shit Kevin Durant did, dog.
But let me get to what I'm saying now. You know who I respect the most out of the whole situation? Kawhi, because you know what he said? If I go to the Lakers, yeah, we'll win. But you know what he said? Nah, I'd rather go to the Clippers. I'll get Paul George and we'll compete for it. So yeah, LeBron won. He's great. He won, but think about it. He wanted Kawhi on that team to solidify, to guarantee the championship. And Kawhi was like, nah, I'm going to actually play against you. And that's more respectable any day for me. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with me being a fan of the Clippers.
Okay, let me ask you this, dog.
Respectable to the point where he chokes in Game 7. At that
I mean,
point, you're
no,
not respecting
bro,
him.
nah. It's all good. Hey, but he did it. But he chose that path. He didn't choose the easy route. That's all I got to say. LeBron wanted it. Even though he won the championship, I give him all credit because that motherfucker is like in his 18th year.
Yeah.
That fool's never gonna retire. Like I'm gonna keep it real. LeBron's top 3 in my book. It's Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron.
All right, okay, so let me say this.
But I'm just
He
saying.
was
But his
recruiting-
mentality, I still have to call him out for that shit. You can't.
Okay,
like,
okay,
you
let
can
me
be
give
great,
you
but
a-
you got to get called out on
I'm
your
just
bullshit.
gonna say this, dog. Like if you have like let's say a fucking Ariana Grande or something, and you're boning her, right? And then you have a chance to bone Kim Kardashian, dog. Like you're gonna be like, hey, fuck this chick. I'm gonna go fuck Kim Kardashian.
That's
right?
a whole different.
That's all he was
That's
doing.
way
dog.
different.
He went for
Nah.
the Kim Kardashian
Nah,
real
nah.
quick. It didn't work out, so he.
I don't
back.
like these analogies. They don't make
fell
no
back.
sense. They don't,
It's
nah.
the same thing.
No, it's
It's
not.
choices, dog.
No, it's not.
Let's get back to Hypnotic,
Okay,
though,
cool.
dog.
Yeah, fuck that.
So where did this come from, dog? Your style? How did it come?
Like I said, Tupac, dog, and then I'm just very I'm very proud of my culture, my cultura, dog. I'm a son of immigrants. You know, I come from an immigrant family. My 3 older siblings were born in Mexico. My mom and my dad were born in Mexico. The 3 younger ones were born here. But I don't forget my roots, homie, and I just love it. You know what I mean? I love our cultura, our food, our hustling mentality, and I wanna show that. You know, I wanna show
That's dope.
people. You know what I mean? Like, and I love my gang shit. I love my Chicano rap, but I also want to show a different side to Raza. Like, hey, we're hardworking. We're a proud, beautiful cultura. We do carne asada. I got a song called carne asada before Blueface's carne asada.
Yeah.
But we're just doing the damn carne asada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, you know, because Raza gets down with that shit. And people love Raza. They love our culture. You know, we live in a world right now where we get hated on, you know, for different reasons, political reasons, whatever, in my opinion. But you can't help but love. Once you know and you recognize our cultura, you fall in love with it. And every cultura has some bad shit. You know, we got our issues. We got fools, you know, that fight each other. We got gangs. And there's bad people and all that shit. And that's also part of the culture, though. You got to respect that part of the culture.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because it is part of it. When I have a song called Cholo Stilo. And I'm not a cholo. I'm not a gang member, but I love the stilo. I've always been bald head. I always wear my khakis, my 501s, my Chuck Taylors, my Cortezes, and and that's part of the cultura. The cholo shit is part of it.
Question: have you ever thought like maybe you were not going to get a lot of like fans or a lot of recognition because of rapping about stuff like that? Did you think people were gonna be like, man, like we want to hear some shoot 'em up shit?
I think there's a vast fan base out there for people that want to hear a little more than just the ordinary.
Yes,
we just got to tap into that. It just needs to be promoted more.
Your music is very mind stimulating.
Yes,
like it stimulates the mind big time.
Yeah, and I write carefully to where I want to make sure, like, yo, like I'm trying to, like, if you hear it. That's the thing, though. Like, people, nowadays, people just want to hear the beat and they want to hear a vibe.
Yeah.
It might take time for someone to actually pay attention to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They might need to hear it once or twice. Like, oh, what the fuck? Damn, this motherfucker is speaking on some shit.
Yeah.
So that kind of music, it might be a, como dice, it's a slower process to get known. But once you hear it and once you pay attention, people will start sharing it. Like, yo, you hear this fool? Like,
yeah,
look what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
I want to let you know I'm not on my phone ignoring you. I was just putting your music up on the because I don't want you to think I'm disrespecting you.
Yeah, no.
Shit, I just wanted to put your music videos back there.
Simon.
Nah, but I feel you, dog. Like,
What's the first thing you heard from mine, or did you hear this one recently?
I heard that one. Hold on, I'm gonna get into that. Okay. Well, actually, let's talk about it.
Or ask me what you were gonna ask me. Yeah, go ahead.
So. Let's talk about your songs specifically.
Which
right?
one?
I want to go. I have a couple of them I want to talk about because I feel like they all intertwine with each other, right? Now, and I put them in order.
Okay.
So, Tamales, not by order of release, but just the order I feel to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So, Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. Can you talk about that song?
Yeah.
The idea behind it.
I actually wrote that like 3 years ago, the first two verses. So I was always telling people, even back then, I had 3 years ago, I released an album called Tribute to the West, very West Coast, you know what I mean, paying homage to like the West Coast style, you know what I mean? And the Chicano rap style. Because the West Coast, people forget. When you say West Coast music, you think Dre, you think Snoop, you think all these black rappers, which is dope, Dog Pound. But it's also Chicano rap, dog.
Yes, sir, very.
Chicano rap is Chicano rap, but that's fucking West Coast. That's West Side to the fullest. You know what I mean? So that album was there, but I always tell my brothers and my people, like, hey, I'm going to do an album called Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. Like, and everybody would laugh because it sounds like Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. Like, what are you talking about, dog? Like, so it's like a metaphor, though, dog. Yeah. It's a metaphor for how our culture and how our people, how we get it, dog. We get it. Like, that's what I say on the hook. It don't matter how you get it. As long as you get it. You know what I mean? Whether it's the homeboy selling tamales out of the trunk, or the lady selling flowers on the side of the road, like I said, or me pushing these CDs, pushing my music, our work ethic has always been known, and I just wanted to do an album that praises our raza, our cultura, and shows the values and the great stuff that we bring to the table. Yeah. Okay, so what was going through my head, like that song was mainly to represent like the street vendors, even before this new song I had with Duende, because I had encountered people even before all the morenos that were fucking with the street vendors, but they were always getting hated on by gringos or people that would say like, oh, like that kind of, do you really want that in your neighborhood? It makes a neighborhood look ghetto. Like motherfucker, how you gonna say a businessman? Because people don't realize like eloteros, palateros, they have their own business. They don't got a job, homie. How you gonna say that a businessman out there hustling and shit taints the community or it makes it look ghetto. Like that fool's work, it's an example to what you need to do, dog. It's
Yeah.
an example of work ethic. So I didn't like that people like they get belittled. Like some people,
Hey, that was like
Raza.
DoorDash before DoorDash, dog. They bring the food to you,
It's
dog.
what I'm
Think
saying. It's
about
right
that
there.
shit.
It's right
Yeah.
convenient. It's such a beautiful service, but why are people shit on it? And because it's a deeper. It's raza. People don't like raza. Or racists don't
Tell
like
me
raza.
when you didn't hear the paletero, man, like when you were young, dog, you
Oh,
run out.
come on,
Even when
dog.
you're older, dog,
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like, man, I'm going to go
Or-
get me something
Or
real
when
quick.
you're driving, you see one like, oh shit, hey, let's see what they
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
And
hell
it's
yeah.
always, come on, bro. But that's for people that appreciate it.
My
But-
wife too, dog. Whenever we're like we drive somewhere, and as soon as she sees fruit, dog, she'll get off and she'll
Exactly,
get her
dog.
something,
And it's
you know?
beautiful. It's so convenient to have that. But there's another side to it that people think it's ghetto or they belittle it or they just mad because it's raza. They don't want raza in their neighborhoods or,
Yeah.
they hate on raza.
Yeah,
You know, we got
Hey,
racist motherfuckers
You know what
in this
I
country.
do, dog? Like, a lot. Like when they're selling flowers, I buy her flowers and shit.
That's
you know what
dope.
I mean?
And
Like,
you-
I could get
yeah.
it for the flower shop, and I'm not gonna. I do buy her like
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
from the flower shop, and but a lot of times I want to support them. So
Exactly.
I'm not in the mood for tamales. I'm not in the mood for this and that. You know, maybe I just ate, but I always can buy her flowers and make her happy, dog.
That's
And it's
dope.
supporting them. You know what I mean?
Of course, and then you're helping that business. Like it's like helping a small business,
Yeah, yeah.
local business. That's the
Like
exact
she
same
bought
shit.
flowers the other day because she wanted to give them, or so she said. I don't know if somebody gave her the flowers or she bought flowers, but came home. She was like, "I just saw him. I wanted to give him some money." And shit,
That's
you
dope.
know?
And I've noticed a lot more people are being more vigilant about the street vendors now,
Yeah.
and they're trying to support it more because
Yeah.
of all the abuse that we've been seeing lately. It also makes us want to help and shit.
I do it a
That's
lot
dope.
too. Like you never see me post that shit, dog. I do it just out of straight
That's
love.
to-
you
that's
know?
dope.
I don't have
That's
to be
dope.
out there like, oh, look what I just did. Kind
Yeah,
of
and nothing against. I mean, I don't agree with that either. Like you're bragging about what you did. Oh, look, I'm gonna give this for $100.
yeah.
Like why film it? Like I get it. Like and then, but like you're not supposed to show that off. You're
Yeah,
supposed to
because
it
what
from
do
your
you
heart.
want to? Oh, good job. Is that what you're looking for and shit? You know
or
what I
you
mean?
doing it for clout? You trying to get likes
exactly,
too. Or
yeah.
whatever.
Now your song is happened to be like I think this song is so fucking incredible. It should be bigger than it is. But cry, dog.
Ooh, man.
Cry.
you,
The
thank you,
beat
thank
on
you.
that shit is so dope, and your flow is killer on that shit, dog.
Shout out to Little Green Studios in Riverside, man.
Oh, my boy Joe Green.
Yeah, he
dog,
made
that's
that beat,
what's up.
dog.
Nah.
Come on, fool.
Man, he be fucking up and not making me dope beats like that,
Bro,
dog.
you don't even know. Me and Joe got a good chemistry, and when we make beat, my Tamales Flowers and CD, he made like 8 beats on there, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, he made. They don't give a fuck about us with Duende.
Man, I didn't know he could produce like that, dog.
Well, you gotta have the right fool in there telling them what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
not telling you.
There you go. Shots fired. Shots fired. Nah, that
But
shit
nah.
is dope. Can you talk about that one?
You're right, dog. Cry. To be honest, even me, like as artists, we have our personal favorite songs of ours. That has to be one of my top 3 personal favorite songs of mine. And it's just very the beat's fucking amazing, dog. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
So dope,
I'm gonna
dog.
let people know out there. You heard When Thugs Cry?
Yes.
The original version.
Not
it's
the
a
one
Sting.
we
It's
hear?
a Sting song. It's a Sting sample.
Oh, where they sampled? Yeah.
Yeah, but Tupac not on the Until the End of Time, but he has an original version where they emulated the Sting. It's a dun 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 dun. So I was like, Joe, we need to flip this beat.
Yeah.
But we gotta do your little Spanish guitar on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
So
gets
we
off on
we
that
did
shit,
that,
huh?
and then he learned it, and we fucking. So it's dope, fool. And then what made me write that song? I was just on an interview not too long ago. They asked me why did I write that song or what inspired you. There was a lot of not too long ago, or like I don't know, two or 3 years ago. Remember that shooting in Walmart or some güero,
Yeah.
Texas,
Yeah,
El Paso?
yeah.
He was mad. He was like, "Oh, there's so many immigrants here." It was like almost repetitive of what Trump was saying.
Yeah. At that
And
time,
he had
it
a
just-
manifesto,
yeah.
like he even had something that he written, like, "Yo, I'm trying to stop this invasion." It's like, yo, man, like. And then there was another shooting at the Garlic Festival that same shit. They were
didn't hear
targeting
about that one.
Hispanics.
No
yeah.
shit.
And on both shootings, they were targeting Hispanics, but when the Walmart shit happened, that shit got me like, damn, homie, like. And now it's like
It could
personally,
happen anywhere.
yes,
huh?
and
Fuck,
like,
dog.
and even though he's saying there's a Latin invasion, where do me and you go? We're around our raza. I'm at the swap meets, homie. I'm at the Mexican market. So if some psychopath wanted to shoot up a bunch of raza, he's gonna go there, right?
Yeah.
And it don't matter. Is he gonna ask me?
You already
hey,
know where to go.
Is he gonna ask me, hey, are you legal or illegal? Nah, he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot.
You look like one of them.
We're the same, dog.
Yeah.
We're the same. Whether you're legal or illegal, we're the fucking same gente, dog.
Yeah.
And so that shit inspired me to write. The first line is, as all these politicians fill their safes, like they're filling up their safes.
Yeah.
I can't even walk inside a store feeling safe. For heaven's sake, you know what I mean? Tell me, God, can we catch it? I can keep going, dog.
Go, dog. I fuck with it, dog.
All right. But hold on, I wanted to say is like that's what inspired me. Like, yo, like at that time, like, cause I got a job, homie, and I work in retail, and I was in line. Me and the homies, like, these things were happening. Like, there was another story of a girl ran over a Latina just because she was Latina. There was a lot of shit going on. But you never hear this shit on the news that much because
and
it's
if we
raza.
did it though, you would hear that
Come
shit
on,
like
exactly,
big time, huh?
Like, you know, like what Trump would do was like if one immigrant killed one person, it was the biggest news in the world.
Yeah.
But when this vato like shot up 20, 30 Americans or like Mexicans, he didn't really say much. You know, he don't give a fuck.
Can you spit that first verse,
Yeah.
dog? I just because what if some of our people, like, you know, everybody has different fan bases, and what if nobody has heard the song or heard about you, and they follow me? I want them to hear it.
Well, check it
This
out,
is,
check it
I
out.
think
Raw.
it's your dopest song.
Okay, it goes. As all these politicians fill their safes, I can't even walk inside a store feeling safe. For heaven's sake, tell me, God, can we catch a break? Minorities keep dropping like flies, but the president can care less about our sobbing cries. That's where the problem lies. Our lives don't hold no value. We know that you racist. We can tell by your attitude and your fake gratitude. We gonna start marching all throughout these Cali avenues. Wanna say my people act like menaces, and they ain't got no right in your premises. And despite all the evidence, you refuse to fight white supremacists. Except you want to focus on the immigrants. National security. Tell me who you kidding, bitch. Concentration camps for the little kids. While you got these cycles out here going militant. Shooting at the public. Killing all the innocent. Got my blood pumping. I'm feeling the adrenaline. One thing that's lovely is that my words are limitless. And the men above me make sure that I'm articulate. You know what I mean? Something like that, dog.
You got into that shit, dog. I felt it, homie.
It's like something about that song, homie, and when I'm speaking that shit, it's just real. It came from the heart, dog. It's a deep concept behind it.
Like, you could see you getting into that shit, dog. Like, you mean that. Maybe that's why the song is so dope, dog.
Well, yeah. Like I hear it and like it's when you hear it. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it's a song that like you said, like if people hear it and the beat and everything and the flow is just, I'm into it, dog. I'm really into that one. That one really touched home, like I said, because of the inspiration behind it.
Trip out. So when I was listening to some of the lyrics last night, right? And Spliff D's reaction had just popped up, and then I had just heard the song, and I was like, I want to see what Spliff D. Because I fuck with Spliff D.
Yeah,
I like him. You know.
He's sick.
And at the end, he was like, "Hey, this song needs to be more popular." You know, that's not exactly what he said. I'm just paraphrasing his words. You know, and he's like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? And I was like, "Man, Spliff D's right, dog. That shit was so dope, dog. Like, fuck, it means something, homie.
It does. And then can I do the second verse?
Yeah, you can do the whole fucking song, dog.
Okay, so before the second verse, there's sound bites of like of encounters of racist motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So I think one fool said wetback. He's calling a girl wetback. And then someone said
but,
spick.
Well, we're on that. I'm going to go back to the fucking reaction. So in that second verse, Spliff D was like, everybody was saying where the black people is, and he rewinded. He's like, there goes one right there, and there goes one right there. What'd you think about that? He was right, dog.
It's cool. It was one, but no but love. There was a few there, but like, But it is what it is, man. Like black and brown, that's a whole different topic. You know, we should be over our differences, but there's always tension. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get into that. I got it on my list. Cool.
But so before the second verse, it was some fool was calling a lady a wetback, and then some other girl a stupid spick, and then fucking beaner. So there was 3 different sound bites, 3 scenarios where they're calling our people spick, wetback, and beaner. Mm-hmm. So then I go, those are a few words you would label my people, but now the new word is just simply illegals. Thinking your disguise is great, but we can still recognize the hate. So while you go and praise the prayers, all I see is my gente getting laid to rest. The result of how our president plays the press. With all that hate speech, he conveys the stress. Adding danger to my life, bro. See, I can get killed by a gangbanger any night, though. Oh, a crazy cop with anger issues going psycho. But now I gotta look out for these strangers and they rifles.
Bars.
These racist-ass white folks. He's cooking up the recipe. Implying immigrants a problem when they really a necessity. Putting tags on my people, now the evil thinking less of me. So now they grab their weaponry with plans to alter my destiny. AR-15s with all the accessories, and they unload to the rank, nothing left of me. See, the hate just pours in their veins. It don't matter I was born in the States. These motherfuckers ain't checking IDs.
True.
That illegal immigrant looks just like me.
True.
Stop acting like you blind. Cause when you really see, I'm just another target for they killing spree.
Facts.
And I ain't being dramatic, a true reason to panic. It's a tough time right now, being Hispanic.
Damn.
Woo!
Dog.
Come on, dog.
That shit is hard.
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
is hard as fuck. I started playing it in
all
the
right,
background.
cool, hell yeah. And
That's
the
dope.
hook is like, when the innocent die,
That
God is
is dope.
wondering
Look at
why. When they soul touch the sky, everybody gonna cry. And it goes, am I less American? Cause of my heritage. We all human in the end. But they treat me like I'm not a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you
Hey,
got
dog.
down on the vocals
Yeah.
too, dog.
Thank
I
you,
was
dog.
like, what the hell?
am I less American because of my heritage? Just keep it real, dog. We're treated less
Let's
American.
talk about that though. Other
Yeah.
people are about their heritage. You know, like they got the Irish people, or you know what I mean.
Same shit.
They're about where they came from.
It's
you know
a
what
very
I mean?
different, but they don't get the same hate as brown and black. That's just facts. bro.
Besides us and the Native Americans, you know what I mean. Ain't nobody else really from here, right?
Yeah, that's
'Cause
true.
this was our land. This is their land.
It's
dog.
true. It's true.
And so
dog. This-
everybody
yeah.
had to bring their heritage at one point here, right?
Exactly, and that's
So-
what it is. And for us, I feel like we get treated less, or I mean, not by everybody, but in general. You know what I mean? There's some good white people out there, dog. I know a few of them, and but you know, there's always gonna be hate. There's always gonna be tension, you know. And then we do have our own kind that do bad, and then we fight amongst each other. And but people hop on that, oh, that one video or that one thing, oh, that's the whole culture. Fuck that. See, they're bad. Like nah, fool. Like that's everybody got bad folks in their you know, in their familia or
Yeah.
in their race. But that's what I want to do is I want to show these people like, yo, this is what we do. We work. We're prideful. We're proud people. We do carne asadas. You know what I mean? Like, we're positive people at the end of the day. We're very loving and caring. We're very family orientated. You know what I mean?
You said proud people. That was the third song I was getting into. Dog, this is just rolling into
Oh,
each other right here, dog.
Yeah. Okay,
So
proud
can
people.
you talk about that?
Yeah, man. So there was a song by Blueface called Carne Asada, right? It was kind of making traction, you know what I mean? It was very controversial, you know what I mean?
Ooh-wee, I
You know
like
what I
this
mean?
one right here. Go
So
ahead,
it's like
dog.
fucking, and I had heard it. I think my brothers were showing me or my cousin, and they're like, "Have you heard the carne asada?" I was like, "Nah, like what's going down?" I think I saw Shadow. Shadow had Mr. Shadow had posted something on his IG.
And you didn't even hold back either, dog. You said it too. I was like, damn, there you go.
Got to make a point. You got to make a statement. And
Yes, sir.
make the opposing side understand where I'm coming from.
For those that don't know, the song is,
Oh, Hypnotic is proud people.
and it is a Blueface.
Blueface diss.
There you go, dog.
Yeah. And
It's a response,
It's,
though,
it's
right?
not even more of a diss. It's
It's a
more of a
response.
like a, yeah, just a response. Like, hey, homie, like
A chin check, too.
Chin
Open
check
your
in a way,
eyes.
like,
Hey, this is us.
I'm
right
trying to
here.
actually reason with him and make him understand what he did wrong. Because what he did wrong, man, like I don't think maybe he didn't mean nothing by it. Maybe he don't know no better. But a lot of it's not even just him. There's a lot of music going around where a lot of the black rappers they're kind of speaking a lot of Spanish. Like I've said this before. I don't mind one catchphrase. I don't mind a punchline, even if it's
Like
stereo.
when they say essays or
Or
something.
I don't mind a
yeah.
stereotypical punchline because rap is art.
And
you know
we
what I
do
mean?
it too. We
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it too.
yeah, exactly. I can take one or two, but when every fucking other sentence is stick to him like elote or roll it up like a burrito and it's every line is a stereotypical like.
It's like, come on.
Now
homie.
you're clowning, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's not even about being clever. Now you're just like, okay, you're going on. How many punchlines can I say about their culture?
Like, is this a fucking joke now?
Exactly.
Like,
And that's what it was. And you know what really triggered me was he starts off his verse. Paisa bitch gave me nah.
I know.
Paisa
dog.
bitch.
I was
homie.
like, dog, how does nobody see nothing wrong with that
Like,
shit?
and,
dog?
and I don't know if it's a younger generation or he don't know no better, but like, or if it, within his hood or within some of his Mexican homies, they're cool with that. You know what I mean? Because some Mexicans, the younger Mexicans, they say the N word. Maybe some black people are cool with that, and that gives Mexicans that hope, that sense, like, oh, I can say it too. But then some black people might not be cool with that either.
Yeah.
It's the same shit the other way around.
Yeah.
If you're saying paisa to your homies in your hood, they're cool with it, cool. But OGs, motherfuckers, people ain't gonna like that. So that's what pissed me off the most.
What the fuck you mean, dog?
Like paisa, bitch. I don't even call my own gente. You can't really say paisa like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you say that, a homie might get offended. Hey, like, or you know what I mean? I say it, but like every
Like,
now and
I
then,
say it,
yeah,
like,
hey, the
"Hold on,
paisa, homie.
paisa, hey."
Simone, you know what I mean?
You know,
It matters on the tone
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Because it can be
Because if you're like
disrespectful.
fucking paisa, dog, like you're like, hey, homie, what the
Because people
fuck?
say paisa too.
That's like saying the
wetback.
N word, kind of. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, dog. So I had to address that, man, and let it be known, like, hey, dog, like I don't know if you're aware, but like that shit ain't cool. And then the most controversial part of the song, because I've seen the comments, man. There's a lot of the black community that they had something that they didn't like what I had to
they
say.
came at you?
No, most of them showed me love, dog.
Okay.
And that was dope. Like I had a lot of. If you look at the comments, there's over like almost 2,000 comments, and a lot of them are black, and they're like, "Yo, homie, respect for you standing up for your people.
Yeah.
Like we get it. Like he was out of line. Like a lot of them, like we don't roll with Blueface. We don't fuck with that.
How come you didn't attack YG?
You know what? I'm gonna get into that with you. I think YG gets more of a pass personally, just because of his history. He's always showed love to Raza in his songs, and he brought up Sad Boy Loco. You know, he put him on.
Yeah.
He actually signed somebody, you know what I mean, and put him on. And even before Sad Boy Loco was big, YG had Sad Boy Loco on his album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's already put in some work. And you know what? You know why I respect YG? My niece went to Alicia. What up, Alicia? She had went to a concert in San Diego State. It was YG was performing. And he, on the contract, I guess, because he told the crowd, he's all, look, man, San Diego State told me I can't perform this song. He's all, he was supposed to get paid like $40,000 or $60,000. He's all, and if I perform this song, they ain't gonna pay me.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck Donald Trump. And
everybody
went crazy.
Yeah.
So he threw away his
40,000.
$60,000, $40,000 just to please. San Diego State's all raza, homie.
Okay.
It's all raza there. So I'm sure he showed. And that's another thing, homie. All these Chicano rappers, all these Mexican rappers, quiet as fuck, fool. Ain't nobody calling out
Can
Trump.
I say this?
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if I were to wear a do-rag and fucking put some gold in my mouth and hang my pants off of my ass, dog? But
yeah, that's the one
YG,
thing. That's the one
when
thing.
they fucking did the whole.
That's the one
like,
thing.
Come
The
on, do you think
mariachi
they wouldn't get
thing.
mad, dog?
I understand.
What if
that
I had
to
a
the
bucket of
fullest.
chicken and I'm with the bucket of chicken in the fucking music
Yeah, yeah.
video? You know?
No,
what I mean?
I understand
Like just
that.
because he's cool doesn't not a pass,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You know, I felt a certain way.
Okay, that
dog.
one thing, yes. But what I meant to was as far as his music, I don't think his music was so disrespectful like Blueface's.
Yeah.
But yeah, that dressing up as mariachi, that was a bit overboard.
Yeah.
So I give you that, bro.
Because him being so intact and in tune with our culture,
Yeah,
I feel like he should have watched it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on, homie. Like, I'm not over here fucking putting on do-rags
That's
and
true.
shit. Like,
And how would
dog.
they receive that?
And yes, our people do say nigga, and like I don't, but
Yeah,
our
yeah.
people do say it, right? But he has to watch the quality of people that are saying it. There's no fucking gangbangers besides like Swifty Blue and maybe Thresh or something like that use that word like that, dog. You know what I mean? But like Chicano rappers and gangbangers from people from neighborhoods and shit that really we don't use that word, dog. And people that's been in prison like that do not use that word. So nobody can say like, oh, your people use that word, because our people don't use that word, dog.
Yeah.
There's a few people that do, and they
You know
have
what?
a black stilo, but
yeah, and
like,
it's starting to be more popular, I've noticed. Like as far as that word being used in Cali, because Cali's always been that place where like, oh, we're original here, we're old school Chicano, you know, Vato Loco, ese, all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's starting to It's starting to spread here too. I've noticed.
But you should watch what you're doing because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna ever go wear a do rag or do something stupid
Yeah,
in front of my
guarantee you.
blood homies. You
That's
know
true,
what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like I know.
No, so he does deserve heat for that. I give you that. I just don't want to discredit all the shit he did do, though, también. But he should have known better, and he is taking heat. He has been taking heat.
Yeah.
So rightfully so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't disagree with you on that. But I guess on that particular song, I was just more focused on the Blueface. shit.
Blueface is more offensive though. Dog.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
hated that shit with it.
Yeah.
I even like the YG song a little bit, dog. Like
Loco?
you know, it has a little
That was
good
cool.
fucking
I
tune
didn't
and melody
I
to
didn't
it.
take
I ain't
it-
even gonna
yeah.
lie, dog.
Yeah, no,
but
but it
the
wasn't-
Blueface, I hated it, dog. Like
Stupid ass song.
yeah, like and you know
I
what?
put my carne
I
en asada, like
I don't know why I liked Blueface
Mexican,
before that,
Mexican,
dog. I really did like Blueface before that, and that just made me feel a little different about him and shit, dog. Like,
I mean, I didn't care for him. You know what I mean? But and then like, cool, he's doing his thing. He's shining. He's rapping off beat. It works. You know,
Yeah.
he has catchy music. Cool. He's banging. Every to each their own. He was big. He's big. He's huge. But then once you start, you disrespecting our culture, dog. Like, yeah.
Especially
But yeah, so
you being
yeah.
the kind of rapper you are, though, you probably fucking felt that shit.
I gotta
dog.
address things. You know what I mean? And be vocal. And then it's just coming from the heart. But then also, like, if you look at my messages, like, that's the thing, man. Like, people are scared to, or certain rappers might be scared to speak certain topics. Like, at the end of the day, motherfuckers appreciate you for it.
If nobody ever says it,
Yeah.
because you said that right now, thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
I would like to thank you on behalf of our people and my culture. Like to thank you, dog, because nobody
Yeah.
stuck up for us.
It's
like
true.
that,
It's
you know
true.
what I
And
mean?
then and to me, and that's another reason why I am how I am, as far as why I do my music is growing up. I love Chicano rap, but like when there was always an issue or something, I was like, "Yo, what's Lil Rob gonna say? What's Shadow gonna say? Or whoever is popping, what's King Lil G gonna say about this?" Too many times, like motherfuckers is quiet. They don't like to approach certain topics.
I'm glad you brought that up.
It's
dog.
true, man.
Because do you think people are quiet because they want to be accepted into the industry?
Yeah, that's partly it, or they think they're trying to branch into a black fan base. But like I told you, me doing the Proud People song, and even they don't give a fuck about us, I got black fools hitting me up, giving me props.
Yeah.
So it's like, because real motherfuckers will recognize real fools. And when you hear the words and you hear the lyrics and you speak about it a certain way, and if it's dope, anybody will feel that. Anybody will respect that. And you can't be scared, man. I mean, you can. You can play it safe. Play it safe all you want. You got a solid fan base. You're living good. I can't hate on you. Because if you do something, you might lose half your fans.
Yeah.
If you speak an opinion. But then you're also not being true to yourself in a way. Or
Yeah.
you're choosing not to speak about things. It's less courageous. Not that you're a bitch or not. Like, cool. That's just not you. That's not your forte.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But me, I like to do a little bit of everything. I have some hood songs. I have In California on my album, The Modest Flowers and CDs, just kind of gangster with it. I have Fairy Tales, a story about like a girl getting abused, a homie selling drugs, and he had a kid. Like I like to do a little bit of everything. I got heartbreak songs, raza songs. I like to do everything. That's what I try to do, and that's where like you said on the Cry Hook, I'm starting to try to do vocals now.
Yeah,
sing
that
a
shit
little
was
bit
hard,
too
dog.
now,
It
so.
sounds like you've been doing it forever. I want to add to the Proud People song. I made a song because I heard it. I felt disrespected, and the day I felt disrespected, I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get on the fucking song and talk about fucking weaves, wigs, chicken, and this and that." And I was gonna go for it, dog.
Are
But
you?
then I sat back, and when I was starting to write it, I said, "Man, I got a very, very close blood homie. His name's Shorty Red, dog, and I grew up with him, and I thought, like, man, I'd be disrespecting him if I do that."
Yeah.
You know, so I did.
Isn't
I
that
did
crazy?
not want to do it, dog,
Isn't
because
that crazy?
like,
Sometimes one person can be in your head, like, should I say this because of that person?
yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
how he sees me, how he views me, because that's my boy, dog.
Yeah.
And when I say that's my boy, like that fool would probably clap somebody if I needed him to, or you know what I mean, and vice versa, dog. I'll be there for him, dog. Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to disrespect him, and I wanted to stick up for my people so bad, dog. But it's like, how I can't disrespect them because
Yeah.
I'll be disrespecting my homie.
Yeah.
You know? So then I just made a song called Nigga.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
And it's just using the N-word.
Like excessively.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm going to shoot a music video to it, too.
Dope.
But,
Are you gonna dress up with a do-rag?
yeah, I am, dog.
Hey, fuck
Yeah.
it. Because I know
But
what
not
you're
because
doing.
I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not like
it's a
I'm not gonna have
message.
chicken. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
like stereotypical shit. But how do you like it?
Exactly.
You know, I thought they were gonna get mad that I used the word. You know, and imagine if I shot a video. That's just like 20,000, 30,000, right? And imagine if I shot a video. I thought people were gonna get mad, and then the black people ended up saying, "This shit is dope." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, "Fuck, dog!" Like you know what I mean?
So they're like
But-
vibing with it.
So I kind of responded or tried to respond without disrespecting.
in a clever way.
Because
Yeah,
if I would have
yeah.
disrespected, then it would have went fucking bigger, you know. But everybody got like the homies got mad because I was using it.
Well, maybe
then
they
listened
didn't
to
get
it,
the point,
and they were
though.
like, "Oh, okay, we get it now."
Some people didn't get the point.
Yeah,
You
but
know
the
what I mean?
reason why I didn't respond the way I was going to at first is because my homie Shorty Red, dog.
Well, that's respect. That's respect, and it's also I mean, we can always go that route, but we gotta be more creative and clever to make a point. You know what I mean? Like we could go that route. I could do like, oh, I got fried chicken, Popeye, whatever, all that shit,
exactly.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
But you're doing the same shit, and you're not. You're just you're doing. It's a response, retaliation. But where are we gonna get somewhere? Explain to the homie. Like I said, what if I said this and said that? What if I said, yo, get your nappy ass head clapped?
Yeah.
Turn his face red. It's a makeover. Fuck his ass up and drape him in some grape soda.
I
And
like
go,
that shit. That shit was
ooh,
dope.
but I never go that route. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, what if, dog?
Yeah.
Like, you can do
When
it
I
in a
started
way.
hearing that when you were saying it, I was like, man, he would have killed that shit if he went in all the way.
I
Dog.
should have like dumped some soda on something. Like, come on, man. We
Yeah.
could have done the video and had
But
something
like
that looked like him.
saying your whole song was like that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, man, with just the stereotypes, you would have killed that shit, dog.
Low key,
You
yeah, if
would've
I would have
killed
kept
that
going,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did 2 punchlines. Like I said, that's reasonable. But then I did it in a way where it's like, what if?
Yeah. I'm
Like,
not dissing,
yeah,
just
but
saying.
like
how do
how-
you think white people feel like when when black comedians are on stage and they're like fucking honkies or this and that? That's fucked up.
You
dog.
know what's crazy? I think about this. I was talking to somebody about it a while ago. Comedians have the past, ultimate past, to be racist as fuck.
But white people cannot fucking call them the N word or say something bad.
I-
but these
I-
guys can go fucking
No,
white trash honkies and it's
I've-
okay, dog. Like,
but
that's not
I've
cool.
seen some white comedians where they don't say the N word and shit, but they do say
stereotypical
Like,
shit,
you
but
don't-
not
you don't
bad.
got a job.
Because then you got to think like George Lopez. That fool be clowning white people like a motherfucker,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You know, and if they did that to us, we'd be kind of mad and shit. You know?
Yeah, and then no, black people get away with it, but when you do it in a comedic way, I don't know. It's not. It's because you laugh. You're like that. It's disrespectful, but it's
I
kinda
said
funny.
I want to say this right now, and I don't mean to be fucking like. It's just black people are very fucking sensitive, dog. They could talk about Mexicans and they could diss the shit out of white people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you guys are this and that. But once somebody says something remotely wrong to black people,
Yeah.
oh, it's the end of the world, Black Lives Matter, and
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
like the homie, calm down, dog. Like you guys are dissing people in stand up comedy, like talking mad shit about these other
Exactly,
races,
exactly. Yeah,
and
yeah.
somebody says one thing,
It's
and then
true.
now you guys lose your fucking lid. Like you guys gotta stop, dog. Like that shit.
And it's like
I love black people. I'm just saying they're a
all
little
day, no.
sensitive, dog.
I agree with you because, like, in a sense where it's like I'm getting a lot of that on some of my comments. Like, oh man, how you gonna talk about black people when you're rapping, you're doing hip hop? You know what I mean? Like I can't do hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
own it. They own the motherfucker. We know. I pay homage. You know what I mean? Like black rappers are my idols. I look up to a lot of black rappers,
Yeah.
black people. You know what I mean? I got love for the culture. But I still gotta, if I see something that I don't like, I gotta address it. And that's what I was saying, like, because of the BLM movement right now, and they have a lot of support nationwide, a lot of companies are fighting for them, which is cool, you know what I mean? In a sense, they are sensitive, but they do get shit done, man. Like
Yes,
all that shit,
very, very.
it's bringing awareness to their cause, you know what I mean? Raza, we stay quiet. We like to hold our own. We like to mind our business. Oh, no quiero llorar. Like,
Yeah.
muy orgulloso. Like,
Yeah.
real proud. Like, nah, we just work. But there's nothing wrong with us emulating some of that a little bit. Like, if we have issues that we need to be brought to light, let's fucking speak out.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with speaking out on it. And people can say they do cry, but it does work to an extent.
And they work together, dog. That's why they're
Yeah,
so fucking
exactly.
strong, because they work together. We don't work
Yeah.
together. Why? Because I think we shut our mouth trying to get ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like you said, you're waiting to see what King Little G's gonna say, or you're waiting to see what Little
Yeah.
Rob's gonna say, but
Whoever's
they're not
like-
gonna open their mouth because they're trying to enter
Yeah,
somewhere.
get a different level.
And like me, I'm self-made. Everything is nobody. I have no fucking investors, and I don't give two fucks if I make it or not. I make 6 figures, dog,
Hell
a
yeah.
year. So
Hell
I
yeah.
don't give two fucks
You
if I
good,
make
you
it in
good,
music
yeah,
or not.
yeah.
So I say whatever I want to say. You know, I think everybody should be like that. But I
Exactly.
do understand people trying to come up and people trying to make their way. You know what I mean?
But
So,
that's what I tell people, like, they'll be that much bigger if they did say something.
if they,
They'll,
because
they'll be that much more
people
loved.
are gonna fuck with them more, huh?
Love, no, like they might lose some fans, but the fans they gain will be loyal and so appreciative of them. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
sir.
it's different. It's not about the number of fans; it's the quality of the fans.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, indeed, dog. I would like to get into the very, very big song that you got going on right now, dog, and it's fucking huge right now. Well, to me, though, because it has such a great message. You know what I mean? And I would also like, before we get into it, like to thank you and Duende for making this song in the first place.
Shout out Duende. That's the homie right there, man. Yeah, I reached out to him because he was rapping about similar shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's not huge, but he's popping right now. He's active. Look at his fucking YouTube. That motherfucker got mad views. He's dropping videos every other fucking 3 weeks, it seems like. Shout out Duende, homie. Gemini Visions, too. Gemini Vision Films. That's the dude that did
the
that's
video
Duende,
for
that's
that?
Duende's homie. They're
Oh,
from
that
Vegas.
one was dope, dog.
Shout out Gemini Vision, man.
I shouted out Duende on Instagram and, like, you know, like, gave him props and this and that. And he didn't even like it, and I felt some type of way. But that's neither here or there, dog. I was like, all right, then, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, because I didn't see no other rappers doing that shit, trying to give him props, though, you know? I don't know him or anything.
Well, maybe
but
I don't know if he's on his shit all day. You know what I mean? But, 'cause I am. I'm on my shit all day because I gotta be.
Yeah,
I'm always responding to followers, and
Hell
I
yeah.
think Duende might be on a label, so a lot of that he doesn't. Not that he's not promoting, he does his shit. But me, independent, I'm in everybody's.
Yeah,
DM.
yeah,
Hey,
you have
you hear
to
my
be.
new video? You see my new video?
What's the name of the song so the people out there
It's
can know?
called "They Don't Give a Fuck About Us."
Yep, and tell us about the song.
It's about defending pretty much the street vendors, man. All the Raza street vendors. There was a trend going on. I know a lot of the Raza knows what's up, man. We saw a lot of videos on Instagram, on the internet of it was at first it was black kids kind of like abusing them, robbing them, and then filming it on their camera and then posting it on IG. And it wasn't just street vendors. It wasn't just street vendors. It was elderly, random people. You know what I mean? Like tu abuela or someone in the subway, and they would do it on purpose. They even socked up some random fool in the parking lot. Like, what the fuck are these fools doing? Like, and then it's like, motherfuckers, like they hop on a trend. You know what I mean? It became a trend. It really did, man. And it was primarily black people doing it.
Can we get that verse, though?
The whole verse?
Yeah, the verse. The first one. You got off on that first verse,
All
dog.
right, for sure.
You set the song off, dog.
I go. When you see a paletero o an elotero, they never wetto, never negro. Man, you know it, perro. It's on my raza out here putting work up in these ghettos. And when I see them getting hurt, man, I get sentimental. They already out here dealing with these privileged whites. And every now and then, the hoodas want to pick a fight. They just out here hustling and trying to live a life. Now you got these black kids out here trying to get a like. Fucking with my elders. What's that all about? It's really all for clout. Fuck what you talking about. And with these leaders out here, how come they ain't speaking up? They got the BLM movement. They don't give a fuck. That's how it feel like, homie, and that's hard shit. Cause I see a lot of raza out there marching. Cause we relate to, we been through the hardships. Knowing that we treasure, but they treat us like we garbage. The same enemy. What's up with the energy? We should exchange Patron shots with some Hennessy. But instead you want a pistol whip, choke a chick, throw eggs, slap a vendor with an open fist, then unload the clip, leave a working man dying on these streets, then you want to jack him for his grip. It's bullshit when it's going in low. You don't see I hint that out there fucking with your kinfolk.
Yeah.
Was all the influence, cause I don't hear no voices. Right now, all these motherfucking rappers voiceless. You can create guidance, eliminate violence. You black rappers shouldn't stay quiet. Silence. When it come to brown flesh in the tissue. Shout out to Big Boy and Matt Barnes for addressing the issue. The stress is official. Don't make me go de-stress with a pistol now.
Yeah. Hey, you got off on that
Damn,
shit,
bro.
right there.
That shit's hard. It's real though. And hey, crazy thing, dog. I shout out Triple X. That's the homie, another artist, man. He actually posted a picture of me and him. Then he had my song playing, and it was on that part. Shout out to Big Boy and Matt Barnes, and he tagged Matt Barnes, and then Matt Barnes actually reposted it on his story. So I was like, damn, that's dope. Like, that's fucking hard. So then I edited a video clip, where I shouted out Matt Barnes and Big Boy, And then he actually put it on his story. I got
No
I got
shit.
followers
That's
from his
dope,
shit, and
dog.
then he
That's
actually
dope.
followed me, dog.
No shit.
Matt Barnes followed
That's
me.
What's up?
So hey, cause Matt Barnes was one of the few that spoke about it. He was on IG. He posted the whole shit.
Yeah.
And he was actually on the comments responding. He was responding to some black people too that were hating on him. Like he's like, stop fucking around. Like stop acting like it ain't target. They ain't targeting street vendors and
It's
Mexicans.
bigger than what
You know
it
what I mean?
seems. Yeah.
So he's really about it. You know, he spoke about it, and then the artist that actually shouted him out, and then he followed me. He actually left a comment on my last post, and he gave me love. So he's on it, man. That's respect because, I mean, he's former Clipper, former Laker.
That's
as
what I
well.
was about to say. Don't forget the Lakers, dog. Hey.
But I always liked Barnes because he was, even on the court, he was about it. You could tell he was a real motherfucker.
Oh hell
dog.
yeah, he don't give a fuck what anybody says.
But yeah, so that song, man, it's just almost like an anthem. And then Duende killed his verse.
How did you
too,
end up
dog.
hooking up with him?
Duende killed his verse, homie. Like I said, man, he was rapping about similar shit. He had a song called Zero Tolerance, and then he was addressing YG, Blueface on interviews and shit. Oh, Respeto.
Yeah, that one was
Respeto's
dope
hard,
too,
dog.
That's what I
And
reposted.
our shit came out like at the same time, around the same time, and I was like, damn, hell yeah, like me and this motherfucker on the same tip. That's what I was thinking. We're on the same tip. We're rapping about similar shit.
You reached out to him?
I reached out to
Did
him
he
on the
respond
DMs.
right away?
Yeah, within the same day, I believe.
That's dope.
But I had like a well written like message, like, hey, dog, giving him respect, like, hey, you know, like we're rapping about the same shit. I don't know if you heard my song, but like, you know, I think we should do a song. That's why I said I think we should do a song about the street vendors and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was with it, dog. And then we talked business, you know what I mean? And we made it happen. And then I actually recorded the hook and then my verse, and then I sent him that so he can vibe off of that.
That's dope.
And then when I went to Vegas to go record with him, to chop it up. I like to meet the people, you know what I mean? And I like to be in person and chop shit up, build a relationship.
That's what's up.
So we went to, and that's where Gemini, the guy that did the video, he's also an engineer too. He does all that shit. So he actually recorded our shit, Duende shit.
You guys recorded the song and the video in the same day, or
No.
different days?
That was like a months
Okay.
separated.
I bet you were just waiting for it to
Yeah,
come out.
dog.
Like, man, I want this thing to come out and shit.
But I like, because I was hiring that Gemini. I was like, yo, dog, what's that? You almost done? You know what I mean? Like every other day.
Damn, that's
And he would be
dope.
like, yeah, I'm going to finish it tonight. And it was like, oh, damn. You know, so he didn't hit me back. And it was like another night, another day. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? Any work? Yeah, I'm going to finish it tonight. I was like, fuck. And then same shit. But
Damn
at the
it,
same
that
time,
was like 2 weeks ago you said tonight and shit.
shout out Gemini. But at the same time, though, looking at how it came out and it's so detailed, and there's a lot of shit. We did a lot of shit, and it's a very detailed video. If you watch it,
The video is dope,
It's
dog.
crazy,
That
dog.
shit is dope.
and so I give him, like, take your time, homie. Like, I'm cool. I'm in no rush. Like, because I said, like, it wasn't like, they weren't happening as much. The issue was almost dying down. Like, you know what I mean? It hasn't, you still find videos every now and then, but I think it toned down, which is good. That's what we want. We don't want abuse on our street vendors. But either way, I was more like, yo, let's get it, because I don't want the topic to die down. But that never dies down, man. It happened, and no one really addressed it on the song.
Saying
the
that,
right
dog,
way.
makes me feel better about the song because it made me feel like, not like you speaking it right now. Didn't it make me feel like you were clout chasing for the actual moment, right? You know anybody's going to get out there and start talking about it, even if they don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I 100% believed you because of your music, your previous
of course,
music,
of course.
right?
Yeah.
But it came out after all that shit happened, like you said, so it didn't seem like you were clout chasing. It seemed like you were addressing an issue.
Because,
dog,
but you do worry too, like, well, like, am I gonna drop it now? I don't want to reignite it. I don't want to reignite the negativity. That's why we filmed it in a certain way. The end, we run up on the Morenos, but we cut it off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you can see what you can imagine what you think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because like we did have footage of us like
That's
punking them and shit. You know
dope.
what I mean?
That's
We have
dope.
footage of we did film us like punking them and taking a wallet and like we don't need it.
Yeah,
I mean, let's leave
that's
it
dope that
suspenseful.
you didn't do that, though.
You get what I'm saying? 'Cause
it makes it even better.
We don't want to ignite violence, dog. I mean, we are pissed and we want it to stop, dog. But I can't speak for every other homie. That's me. That's my take. I'm gonna speak about it. I'm a rapper. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna bring awareness to the issue.
Yeah,
because a lot of fools don't know. Us in Cali, we know.
Yes,
but people don't.
Outside of Cali, don't know how it is.
Don't know what's going on. But that shit was lingering in Texas. I think one of the paleteros got robbed and killed in Texas.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's crazy.
But the main thing is to bring awareness to it. You know what I mean? And what's dope, dog, is that I didn't even know this. One of my followers was like, "Yo, man," he sent me a link. He's like, "You're gonna blow up before I fucking know it." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he sent me a link. They didn't tag me, homie. I wish they would have tagged me, but I'm not complaining. It's my mixtapes on Instagram. They got over 1 million subscribers and they're verified. And they actually put a clip of me and my song.
No shit.
It has like 140,000 views, like 600
dope,
comments.
dog.
They did tag my name, or they hashtagged my name.
Yeah.
They didn't tag it, though. I knew I would have got mad followers, but it's all good, though.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what we want to do is bring awareness. I'm looking at the comments, and a lot of the black people were like, yeah, I didn't know this was going on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm telling you. I see it. And I was in there chopping it up. I don't give a fuck, fool. Like, there were some fools hating, talking shit. Rasa talking shit, too. Fucking Rasa's always talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm responding to these motherfuckers. But in an elegant way, like, yo, homie, like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm backing up what I preach.
Yeah.
And they respect that. Like, oh, shit, you know what, dog? All right. Like, you know, they're talking shit. But once the artists, like, I notice people on IG, they talk shit amongst each other. Oh, fuck this fool. He's a bitch, clout chasing. Once I get in there, hey, homie, like, this is what it did. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, the tone changes.
Yeah.
When it's coming from the actual artist.
Check your temperature real quick and
You
shit.
know what I mean?
That's dope, dog. Hey, again, would like to thank you for that shit because not too many people stand up for themselves, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I want to talk about as far as music right now.
Simon, all right.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. Now what I want to ask you is, tell us about yourself, dog. Who are you? Where are you from? Where did you grow up? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, we want to get to know you.
Okay, like, I was born in Oceanside. Grew up in Vista and Escondido.
Okay.
Up until like 10th grade. So, like I said, son of immigrants. You know what I mean? My mom, my dad, they were immigrants. And I didn't know this till later. You know what I mean? When you're growing up, I'm like in middle school. I didn't know what an immigrant was. You know what I mean? Like, but then like the more you get older, I think the older you get, the more you actually pay attention to politics. And I didn't really never pay attention to politics. My dad was big on politics, but I didn't really.
When you're young, it's just you're so
just
innocent
doing your
and
thing.
shit.
Yeah. You don't know about the world. You know what I mean? Then you
Colors
grow up.
don't matter.
And you
nothing,
grow up and you have opinions, and it's also your upbringing too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So thank God, like all my family, I love all my family, my brothers and my sisters. Shout out to my brothers and my sisters.
How many brothers and sisters you have?
I got 3 sisters and 2 brothers.
Okay.
They're all older than me. I'm the youngest.
Oh, you're the baby, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I get special treatment from mom. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Are you the favorite?
You know, for a long time we used to clown. It was what we always used to say. My oldest brother Mauricio, oh, that's mom's favorite. That's my. But then like low key, I kind of like snuck in. You know?
Yeah, you just took that title.
No,
and
but she
shit?
don't know. She don't have no favorites. She loves us all the same, man.
Yeah.
My mom's incredible, man,
Yeah.
and partly what makes me is her, dog. Like, you know what I mean. Rest in peace to my dad too. He died when I was like
R.I.P. man.
2007. So it's been a while, but my dad is he's just your typical man. He kind of hardworking motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
He would get fucking shit faced drunk every night, but still go to work the next morning. And like, I get shit faced drunk and I'm calling out, bro. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me, dog? You know what I mean?
I'm the same way.
I mean, I go to work, but I'm
not
dying.
the same way as you, but as your dad, like, there's nothing that stops me from going to work, dog.
I called out once last year, but that's
I
still
fucking
once.
do not miss work. You have any kids?
No, I got no kids right now.
Oh, okay,
Which is,
okay.
I think it benefits me for my career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back to the like my familia, dad was a hardworking motherfucker. He didn't really like show us love, like in a sense, like he had a hard
wasn't
time.
like I love you, but he showed you by going to work every
Like,
day.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Old school. He talked more shit than anything. You know? but that's your typical.
Gotta love him for that.
That's your
and shit,
typical
huh?
old school.
Yeah.
Your dad. You know what I mean? So, but when he got drunk in the early stages, when he was like buzzed, mijo, I love you. You know what I mean? And then when he's fucked up, take that, you fucking, nigger lover, take that music off. You fucking watch basketball. And I say that on my Proud People song. I go, respect for hip hop, I got the utmost. I was introduced to it very up close at an early age, thanks to my bigger brothers. My pops hated it and called me a lover.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. It is what it is. Like my dad was what he was, but people were racist back at that time, and people still are. But he still had a good heart. He had his reasons for it, but it didn't. thankfully, it didn't make me hate black people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got respect for it, and I love their culture.
Sometimes you have to just understand. It's
And
a
you
different
grow up
time
differently.
they came up.
Yeah, exactly.
How did it affect you when he passed away, dog?
It affected us pretty hard, dog. He was the breadwinner. You know, he was the one that, but he set us straight. Like, you know, he had insurance for like my mom, so my mom still gets money.
That's
From,
dope.
you know what I mean?
Made sure that she was
Monthly,
taken
but
care
now
of.
we're taking care of mom. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
No, she takes care of us. Don't get it twisted. But no, we have the house. It's me and my brothers. We all live in
you
the
guys
same
work
house.
as a
Yes,
family unit,
yes.
dog.
She's living with us. She helps out a little bit with the money because you know, let's keep it real, man. In California, it's expensive, man. So
Heck yeah.
but we pay majority of it. You know, she pays a portion. My brother Jesse and Mauricio, they pay. You know, that's familia shit, and I'm there, and they're helping me out. You know what I mean? I'm thankful to my familia, because I don't pay a huge amount of rent, but I pay enough to help. You know what I mean? And but we work it out.
Yeah.
But then they know that because they know I need money to do my music.
That's how a unit is, though, dog.
Exactly.
That's how a unit is.
But she takes care of us, man. She be cooking all the time. You know what I mean? We're spoiled and shit.
Hell yeah.
So I gotta make food because I got the little mono on the como dice, the little pan dulce.
Yeah.
The rosca de los reyes. So I had to cook food soon.
My family's like that, dog. My dad's side and my mom's side. I don't fall in either category with them.
Yeah.
I've always been on my own and shit, you know, like doing my own thing and living in my cousins, my grandma and all them, they're very, very tight.
Yeah.
And my mom's side, they're very, very tight, dog. I'm my own thing, you know.
Gotcha,
Whatever I
gotcha.
have here is whatever I have here.
That's dope though, but you're independent and you can work. That's good. You're blessed to have that.
Yeah,
to
but
be
I'm
able to
trying
do
to
that.
start another culture to where our kids and everybody
Interact
like,
with
you
each
know,
other.
feel love.
Yeah, that's
and
dope.
Want to come home and shit, you know what I
And
mean?
that's one thing we do have. We have a beautiful family. I mean, COVID's fucking everything up right now.
Oh yeah.
But we get together for everybody's birthday. Like I said, they're all older than me, so there's 15 total nephews and nieces, and we all go to each other. Like if someone's throwing a birthday party, we're all there. You know
That's
what I mean?
dope.
We support each other.
Kids need that, dog.
It's true, man. And then, but when you grow up, you know there's tension. There's things that happen with familia. We've always been so tight. There is a little drama, but we need to get through that. Familia, if you're watching, and we are. Because familia is familia at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Man. That's your
Fuck.
blood. That's sangre.
Like I said, they need that. One time I didn't talk to my brother for almost a whole year because he didn't come on Christmas. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And my kids don't have anybody as it is, dog.
Yeah.
Like they don't talk. I don't talk to my grandparents on either side.
Yeah.
I don't talk to any of my family really and shit. You know, like,
And that's the reason
my brothers is all they had. And
that's the reason we get upset when family hurts us because it's family.
Yeah.
Because if it's some other random coworker, whatever, you're over it. You know?
Yeah.
But when family does it, it's because you love them so much and you care about them so much that it affects you more. But you know, sometimes it takes time. It takes time to get through shit, and we'll get through it. But that's a beautiful. I was raised that way, family orientated and being around familia, and that also makes me what I am. Every single person in my family, I'm part of that. They make me who I am. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
I grow up around them, and I that's just, they have an impact on me. Dog.
Yeah.
So,
That's dope, though.
and it's beautiful. But now I live in Hemet, dog. After 10th grade, we moved to Hemet because rent was too high in Escondido. You know what I mean? So, and my brother was already established here in Hemet, and it was a lot cheaper. So we got a house here.
Very, very
Yeah,
more cheap,
certain areas here is very compared to Dago and that whole area.
yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Fool.
It's nice out there though. In
Oh,
San
it's
Diego
dope.
and
It's
shit.
dope.
Like,
Yeah,
everywhere over
even
there is
760,
dope, though.
where I'm from, San Diego, North County, San Diego, Oceanside, Vista, like in Escondido, like it's cool, dog. I mean, it's a decent spot to live. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Our parents moved because we need to survive.
Yeah, hey man, it is what it is, and that's how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
And then, like we were talking about earlier, basketball, man. My first love was basketball, fool. I used to play ball like since a kid, dog. And even as a youngin', like I was always balling fools up. I'm not gonna lie. I still have some game
Let me
now.
just show you something. Real
I gotta
quick.
get
Look
back
at
in
it.
shape, though. You know what I mean? Damn,
see
you got that
dog?
stroke. You got the
Hey,
stroke.
that form right
Long
there, homie.
range.
There it goes, dog. You don't just get that from nowhere, dog. Just saying, dog.
So that was my first love.
I've known to
dog.
break some ankles and shit in my
Alright,
time, dog. I don't
alright,
know.
alright.
Hey, this
Why's
fucking
your
kid
son
over here-
shaking his head,
Because
bro?
him and his friends tried to play me, dog, and I beat him and shit. He gets mad, you know.
Oh,
what
they
I
don't
mean?
know. See, the youngsters don't know. Old school motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like we got the tricks. We know
Yeah.
how to win. you
And
know?
then he tried to give me the little friend that didn't know how to fucking ball, and we still beat him, dog.
Oh, that's fucked
Said
up.
I'm over there passing the friend the ball. He misses the fucking
Why didn't
basket.
you should have called Kawhi, dog. Get the best player possible to win.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right, dog. I don't know about all that.
I always wanted, like me growing up, I always wanted to be on the weaker team because it's a bigger challenge. That's just my mentality. I'm not gonna lie.
Let Kawhi over here. Stop it,
Nah,
dog. Take it easy.
That's probably why I like him.
Take
dog.
it easy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like we ball. Even with my nephews and shit. I give a shout out to Javi because he's the oldest nephew, and I'm not gonna lie, dog. That motherfucker took over. He might be better than me.
No, he's better than you. When you're saying it, I'll tell you right now, my son ain't better than me with confidence.
No, right now he is, but I can get back to that level.
He could beat me in racing, but he can't fuck up in basketball.
But what I'm saying is, though, like when we play together, I never want to be on Javi's team because I want to play against the best, dog. You know what I mean? Not like LeBron, like, hey, Kawhi.
Oh, there you go.
It's just true. It's just true, dog. That's my mentality.
Call it what you want, dog. We didn't get Kawhi, we still won, dog.
But
we're about to win again.
But
you know what I mean?
LeBron shouldn't doubt his greatness. That's all. I take it as a form of he had some doubts that he needed Kawhi. But, he shouldn't.
I just think you're hating.
It's a valid argument, though, right? It makes sense. It doesn't.
Nah, it's not a valid argument. Nah, just fucking. Anything you want to let people know before we go? Any new music? Anything you got coming up in the future?
Oh yeah. I got a pretty nice treat for you guys. I just got the artwork done. I Suppose hooked me up. Shout out I Suppose. He's been doing a lot of my artwork. He did my Tamadas Flowers and CDs, digital artwork. He did that. They Don't Give a Fuck About His artwork. He's done a lot of my shit. It's called. I got a song coming out called My Chula. And it's featuring MC Magic from MB Writers.
Oh, shit. There you go, dog. That's what's up.
You know how I linked up with him? He had respect for my Proud People song.
That's dope. Hypnotic about to move up in the world.
Hey, that song is fire, homie. It's for the ladies, obviously. You hear the song, the track My Chula, you already know it's like Chicano shit, like Chicano, you know what I mean? But
did he come out with the soul fly kind of voice in that one?
No, I actually I told him because he had left a comment on my YouTube. I was like, that's fucking Magic. I'm like, Magic like my shit. He put respect Mexican American. So I was like, you know what? I screenshotted it. I posted on Instagram, shouted him out, and then I actually reached out to him like, hey, and then we chopped it. I'm like, I always wanted you on the song, homie. This word, and he was with it, dog. So then like I was like, hey, cool. Give me time. Let me come up with a hook, and I'm gonna write a hook. And then I actually wrote the hook. I was driving home one day. I was hearing beats, and I came up with a hook. And then I sent him like a reference where I was singing it. Yeah. And that motherfucker killed that shit.
Nah, that's dope, dog.
I can't even do it because it's like a Zap song. But
nah,
like,
you had it there, dog.
You will always be my true love. But imagine like I don't know how. But the way I sent it to him, it was like, ooh, it was like.
We're going to promote that motherfucker, dog. You better have did the verses some justice. Be my true.
It's tight, dog. Because you were never mine to begin with, but friendship turned into love. How did we mess it all up?
Yeah, where's my wife at? Come here, girl. I'm feeling lovely. I'm feeling in love right now.
But you know what I mean? Nowadays, a lot of rappers like J. Cole, like different rappers, they sing a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm Tyrese or I'm the dopest singer, Usher, Raymond, but like I can get down a little bit.
Ain't nobody could be Usher.
Nah, but like, he's rappers, they don't.
We don't expect that, but as long as you got a little melody, that's good.
Exactly. That's all you need. You don't need to fucking kill it, and you have your own style and swag to it. Estilo, Spencer. Then it's firme, dog. And then that's all you need, dog. You don't need to kill the vocals, but you just gotta do it your own way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but nah, that's it. Everybody look out for that. I'm gonna release it probably before February, so like late January. It'll be out on Spotify, and we are gonna do a video for it eventually. But I'm gonna let it come out first, get some love. It's a radio banger, there's no cuss words, so it's dope, man. We're going to do it right. Magic killed the motherfucking shit. I killed my shit. And it's a beautiful song, man. So yeah.
That's dope. Looking forward to that shit. I really, really love music from our people, dog.
That's dope. That's
dope,
yeah.
I enjoy everything you have done this far, and I am very anxious to see what you do in your future. You know what I mean?
Gracias.
Anything we could do to assist you, man, we're always here. And just know this, dog. You always have a fan right here, and you always have a supporter right here, loyal supporter. You know what I mean?
Mucho gusto. I really appreciate that.
you just coming over here means a lot to me, and I'll never forget something like that. Thank you. I appreciate you, though.
Hey, how come you was doubting me, though, dog? You were like, hey, are you sure you can make it? You're like, hey, I got it.
Because it's far, dog. I'm like fucking almost to Nevada and shit right here. You know what I mean?
Hey, but for people out there, artists out there, like, if you got an opportunity, hop on that shit, regardless. I mean, if you call it, or if you can't make it fucking happen, bro, because you got to set the first impression, you know what I mean, and be about your shit. You're out there working, you're out there hustling. It just means that much more. The music's dope, and people see you active. Fucking.
There's only one person
respect,
that
bro.
hasn't made it here that said they were coming was fucking Mr. Criminal. But other than that, everybody's been able to.
Well,
make
that motherfucker,
it
that's a
so
different
far.
story. He's already made it, dog.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel honored just him even hitting me up. He
That's
hit me
dope.
up and said he wanted to come. So
That's
I'm like,
fucking
fuck
sick.
it, dog.
Hey.
Whenever you want to come, like, I'm
Bug
cool
him,
with it.
though. Bug him.
Yeah.
Because
He hit me up like 2-3 days ago, and I
Alright.
told him, whenever you're ready, man. You
Dope.
know what I mean?
Keep-
That's a legend, dog. So
keep at it, though.
on whenever he's ready, dog, he's welcome. It's just a coronavirus thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, you know,
Serious about
I
that.
understand it. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
dog.
No, that'd be dope, fool. That'd be fucking hard. I actually did I did a show with Criminal in Kansas.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it was a him, fuck's that fool? Lil Cuete?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was one of the artists opening up for him. So he's cool. I chopped it up with him. He's cool. He's cool, homie.
That's dope, dog. Hey, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Like I said, we are looking forward to seeing what you come with in the future, man, and wish you nothing but success, dog.
I appreciate
Thank
that,
you for
Dad.
coming and let's
mucho
chop it
gusto,
up, homie.
Yeah, anytime, dog. Invite me back anytime, dog. Let's do
Hell
it.
yeah. With that said, fuck 'em. Hypnotic. Let's chop it up. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.
Cali to New York, Texas to Toronto, GDs, BDs, black or Chicano, Southside Blessed, the only way that I roll, showing love, homie, that's the only way that I know, hood to hood, homie, like a backyard mechanic, rolling in the wild, wild west like a bandit, don't think you understand it, fully automatic, shots in every block, Pacific to Atlantic, the Latin King boys heard they really, really running shit, the Midwest heard they really, really gunning shit, Haitians, Jamaicans, Miami, Atlanta, Master P and Weezy holding down Louisiana. Crips, Bloods, Russians with the SKs. Asian boys run wild with the AKs. Lakers, Dodgers, Celtics, Fenway. It's all love when you're fucking with the SAs. You know how we're rolling West Coast to the East Coast and down South to up North we bang. Represent for your gang.